I'm Marky Dragon, also known as Marcus Eikenberry in real life, and today I've got a complaint, or should I say a complaint against me. This comes from somebody who saw the video of the scam, the business loan scam, and they pointed out that I'm named on complaint boards as well. So it's not uncommon that when you're in business that you have disgruntled customers. That just happens. And when you have a lot of customers, you get more complaints. And with my time at my previous company, we did, 300,000 unique customers, something like that. It was quite a few. And so, you're bound to get some complaints. I mean, just statistically, you can't get away with 300,000 people and not having a single complaint. It's just not possible. So there's one complaint about me on complaints board, and he brought it up. He wanted me to explain it. So let me read a little bit of this complaint to you. It says that, and bear in mind, this was written originally in 2009. So that's 3 years ago. His name is Marcus Eikenberry. Oh, he's the largest scammer in the MMO industry. At least I'm number one at something. Okay, so his name is Marcus Eikenberry. He currently runs and represents MarkyDragon.com along with additional websites such as Trust2. Being in business for over 10 years, nobody has ever come out and spoken the truth about the dirty services that he runs. Well, I'm no longer with Trust2 and nor Shattered Crystal. And that's part of what he's referring to, but MarkyDragon.com at that time had forums to where we had, I don't know how many, it was over 250,000 page views a month. It was quite a few, and I don't know, it was 100,000 or so. Boy, you hear that thunder? Wonder if I'm going to get rained on. I mean, look at how sunny it is out here. Why have we got thunder going on? So we had a huge volume of traffic at that time. So, okay. The biggest of all of his scams is he openly promotes rip-off websites, such as, I'm going to leave these names off of here because I don't want people going to these sites. And such as da-da-da and da-da-da. The sites have negative reviews across the internet and talk trash with companies, and they fund my campaigns for fraudulent users. So the companies I was referring to are companies that back when we had these forums and we were doing a lot of account buying and selling and trading, they were account sales websites. And the account sales websites, of course, have, some issues. There's inherent issues about that. And in fact, I just did a recent interview about that, which may appear sooner or later. I'm not sure if it'll appear before or after this video. But subscribe if you're interested in seeing stuff like that, to where I interview someone who is who works in that industry. Let's see here. They say that they receive a whole bunch of scam complaints. When they say that I delete things that I don't like, well, even to this day on my YouTube comments here, if you make a dumb YouTube comment, we delete it. Well, I might get rained on. So if this video gets cut short, we may have to take care of it someplace else. It looks like there's a big storm moving in. It was all sunny. What happened? Gee whiz. So even on my YouTube channel here, if you make a dumb complaint, we remove it. And the dumb complaints are removed because, well, we just think that they're dumb. And they're not useful, or they're trolling, or they're flaming. We leave some of them because they, give things to talk about. But it sure is. Boy, I picked the wrong time to come out and do a video. And this is my backyard, by the way, so I can at least run inside real quick if I need to. So these dumb comments that we get, we go ahead and remove them, and some of them are very hateful. And I'll give you an example of one that I remove all the time, and it talks about my ums. You know, people get on me all the time about that. And don't you think that I'm conscious of that and that I've worked on that and that this is just where I happen to be with that? It's just the way that I talk. And boy, I would love to be, you know, a more eloquent talker. It's just not in the cards for me. So, you know, as of right now, people have to deal with that. And people are very cruel about that, and I delete those comments. You know, do I have the right to? Yeah. And did we have the right to delete stuff on our forums at the time? Sure, same principle. So, you know, that's a common thing. In fact, I think that happens in a lot of different places. But when somebody has a good point, when they bring up something that's a good point, that is an opinion different to our own, I leave those because it's good conversation. It makes good videos, you know, because sometimes they inspire me to think about, you know, something else in a video and offer rebuttal. Hey, kind of like this one right here. You know, it's where he says that I'm such a numbnut for you know, talking about complaints board when there's a complaint on there about me. So anyway, he says that we promote fraud, and we don't. You know, the Trust2 network was originally made so that it was made because of all the fraud in those markets. And, you know, believe it or not, the markets that we embraced back then, which we don't now because they violate the terms of service, but back then we embraced them because, you know, it was needed. If people didn't need markets like that, then there wouldn't be anybody participating with them. And oh my. So yes, if we didn't need you know, markets like that, nobody would holy cow, nobody would participate. And Trust2 was created because there was this problem of people being anonymous. And with anonymity, they would do a lot of things that they normally wouldn't do if they weren't anonymous. And so Trust2 was developed basically to allow people to show that they're not some anonymous person at the same time as not giving up very much information. And so it's like a third-party verification. Kind of like, there are websites out there, you know, security seals, like on MarkyDragon.com, we have a security seal from GoDaddy that basically says that we've qualified to be, you know, this domain is official, it's legit, it's not some fly-by-night company, and that is something that is important to us. So basically, also, you know, on the idea of complaints board and what they actually, the information there, you'll find that a lot of it is just pissed off people. And they're all torqued out of shape because of one reason or another. And, you know, it's the same thing with the Better Business Bureau. We got a lot of complaints with the Better Business Bureau. We resolved every single one of them, but we got a lot of complaints, and it was normally people who were turned down for business. And you know, then like when you buy something with a credit card through PayPal, then you send a payment, and let's say we were to refund it. It's not instantaneous that it shows up on your credit card statement when the refund happens. It can take up to 11 days. And this is just a technological issue. It's not any issue about how we do business or anything. It's just technology. And holy cow, a big branch just fell out of that tree. I wonder if it's going to get dangerous out here for me. So anyway, the technology caused us to get complaints. And they were not, though, really founded on anything more than emotion, because no matter who they had paid through PayPal, it would have been the same thing. So anyway, I encourage you guys, if you have complaints about us, please bring it up. If they're legit, we'll address them. If we feel like that they're not legit, well then, you know, we don't do anything about it. So now let's talk about What the Fast. Place a comment here on this video and we will give a What the Fast key away to someone here who places a comment. We'll choose at random. We're just gonna hit the scroll wheel and choose somebody. And I think it's starting to rain on me out here. And so we'll just choose somebody at random. It's a full 30-day advanced key, and it is a, sorry, I'm just getting distracted here by this weather. It's a 30-day advanced key. It'll allow you to try it for 30 days, full meal deal, and it doesn't work for everybody, but for those of you that have lag issues in your game, it may very well help. So I think it's time for me to exit out of here. You can't see it on camera, but the sky is pretty dark overhead. It's really starting to get dark out here, so I don't want to be hit by lightning. I'm gonna take off. I'm Marky Dragon. Take care.